Join the conference when it begins. You will now enter the conference. Only organizers can be heard. There are 0 other callers present. You will hear music until the second party arrives.
This is Linda Wong speaking to you live in a large conference room at Orthodox Union in New York City, New York. I hope everyone can hear me now. Good evening, Connie. How are you doing tonight? Cool. Okay. All right, let's see who's on the line. Gladys, are you here? Gladys? Hi, how you doing? Okay. Just give me 1 second, guys. I think I have the speakerphone on. Just hold on, okay? Can you guys hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now? Connie, yes? Lanny, Yossi, can you hear me? Yes, Gladys can hear me. Okay. Yossi, Lanny, can you hear me now? Lanny can hear me. Cool. Okay, Yossi? Okay, our chat rooms are now temporarily closed. Okay, this is Linda Wong speaking to you live in a large conference room at Orthodox Union in New York City, New York, presenting you with our final lecture, which is Reusing a Presentation with Multimedia. Before I begin, I just want to let you know that I have communicated with Michael Rosner and also his secretary, Kayla, regarding our miscommunication with WebEx. And we have run it through quite briefly before we start tonight. And we have to work with 2 applications at the same time. We run it briefly, but we have not run it thoroughly. Okay? So what I'm going to do tonight is that I'm going to continue with my lecture with something new, reusing a presentation with multimedia. And also, if you plan to register for intermediate PowerPoint, I will repeat the lecture with working with information with Microsoft Excel. Is that okay with all of you? Okay, Lanny, sure, okay. See, the thing is that I don't want to repeat the lecture tonight and find out we have another chaos, okay? And it's not fair for me, and it's not fair for you. So I just want to start something new tonight, and next week when we start learning PowerPoint intermediate level, then we are going to re-lecture working with information with multimedia. Hi, Gladys. Yes, you cannot take the intermediate class. Will it repeat at another time? Most likely, yes, Gladys. This is the first time we are giving a lecture at PowerPoint online, okay? And I know because I'm the instructor for this. In order for the repeat, you have to contact Michael Rosner, who is the International Director of the OU Job Board, and most likely he will. In fact, I think he will because he's running a job fair sometime at the end of this month. I believe it's somewhere in Brooklyn. So he's trying to introduce many individuals to attend our lecture online. You're welcome, Gladys. You're welcome. Okay. So please remember to contact Michael Rosner at your earliest leisure. Okay? Okay. Looks like everyone's okay with this. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. So let's see. I'm going to close the chat line. Okay. And let me remove the grid lines. Okay. All right. So our new lecture today, we're going to be reusing a presentation with multimedia. Objective. By the end of this lecture, you will master the following: recolor photograph, resize picture, apply a shape to a picture, change a bullet character to a picture, change a bullet character to a symbol, format a button size, format a button color, add a moving file and clip, add a sound clip, create columns in a text box, rehearsing times, and last but not least, set slideshow timing manually. At times, you will need to revise a PowerPoint presentation. Changes may include inserting current figures, replacing outdated photos, and updating visual elements displayed on a slide. Often applying a different theme, changing fonts, and substituting graphical elements gives a slideshow an entirely new look. Adding multimedia, including sound, video, and music, can enhance the presentation and help audience members retain the information being presented. General project guidelines. When creating a PowerPoint presentation, the action you perform and the decisions you make will affect the appearance and characteristics of the finished document. As you create a presentation with information graphics, you should follow these general guidelines. Use multimedia selectively. Video, music, and sound files can add interest to your presentation. Use these files only when necessary. However, because they draw the audience attention away from the presenter and towards the slides. Using many multimedia files can be overwhelming. Coordinate your verbal message with PowerPoint slides. Effective speakers take much time to prepare their verbal message that will accompany each slide. They practice their speech and decide how to integrate the material display. Adding the multimedia to slides. Multimedia files can enrich the presentation if they are used correctly. Movie files can have two formats: physical video produced with a camera, and editing software, and animated GIF, which stands for Graphic Interchange Format. Files composed of multi-images combined in a single file. So without further ado, we are going to start reusing a presentation with multimedia. Okay? So I'm going to open up an existing PowerPoint document. And to go about doing that, from the menu, I'm going to select the Microsoft Office button, and I'm going to set the option New. And I am going to go for my USB memory stick. Going to select this folder, and I'm going to select, open up Chapter 5, and I'm going to open up Assisting PowerPoint Presentation energy efficiency. Cool. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to, at the end of this lecture, I'm going to supply you with the documents along with the images, okay, for today's lecture. All right? Now, since I had opened up the existing PowerPoint document available, now I'm going to change the design theme. Now, to change the design theme, I'm going to select the Design tab for my ribbon. And under the category that says Theme, I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow. And you have a selection of themes available. Okay. And let's see which theme that I like. No. I think this looks more efficient. Okay, I'm going to select this theme. Okay. Now I'm going to change the design color. So you have to make sure you're on the Design tab on your ribbon. You're going to go under the category that says Theme. And I'm going to click on the icon that says Color. And let's see which color theme that I like the best. All right, then I'm going to go to Metro. Cool. Okay. All right. Now since I created my design theme, now I'm going to be formatting pictures and text. Now to format picture or text, first I'm going to make sure I'm on slide 1, and I'm going to select the photo. Now when I select the photo, now I'm going to select the Format tab for my ribbon. Go to the Adjustment category. Click under the icon that says Recolor. And you have so many beautiful choices. Okay, now you have the set of dark variations. And you have a set of light variations. Now, for more variation, you can select any color your heart desire. So I'm just going to select the dark variation, and the one that I will like is Accents Color Free. I believe this is it. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to set the transparent color in a photo. So I'm going to double-click on Slide Thumbnail Free. Okay, and I'm going to select the photo with my mouse. And I'm going to select the Format tab for my ribbon. And I am going to use Adjustment category. Click on the icon that says Recolor. And I am going to select the option Set Transparent Color. Now, to utilize Set Transparent Color, you see you have this pen mouse pointer on your screen. And with that pen mouse pointer, you're going to position it in the black area at the bottom of the photo where you want to make the color transparent. See? And voila, you're there. So when you click onto the black area, it will delete the black lines and the blackness from the photo. Now, I am going to undo. And you're going to utilize key command Control Z. So if I utilize, I'm going to select the option Recolor. Set the option Set Transparent Color. If I select the color area, look what happened. Okay? So that's why I decided to select the black. Okay? All right. So that's how you set the transparent color in the photo. Now I am going to resize the photo. Now to resize the photo, I'm going to select this photo, and I'm going to select the Format tab from my ribbon. And on the right-hand side of my ribbon, I see the Size category. So I am going to edit the height from 3.41 to 6. And for the width, I am going to edit from 2.28 to 4. And I'm going to press the Enter key. Okay. Now, with my mouse, I'm going to reposition my photo. Okay. Now, do you guys see the section if we're going crop? Now, that's if you want to crop a picture to remove any unwanted parts. Now, to utilize the crop, I'm going to select the crop icon, and you see these dark corners? So with my mouse, I'm just going to frame the images that I will like. And then I'm going to click. See? And that's how I utilize the crop too. Alright? So I'm going to undo. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now, before I continue on, our chat lines are now open for some questions. Any questions or concerns? Hi, Yossi. Thanks for joining the club. I hope you are doing well tonight. Did you miss much? Other than, no, I just changed the design theme, and I just changed the design color, and I resized the photograph, and I created a transparent color. If you got all that, then you didn't miss anything. You're welcome, Yossi. Oh, more or less. Okay. Okay. Any other questions or concerns? Okay. Our chat lines are now temporarily closed. Now I'm going to apply a shade to a color. Now, to apply a shade to a color, I am going to slide one. Okay. And I'm going to select the photo. And to apply a shade to a photograph, I'm going to select the Format tab for my ribbon. And under the section that says Picture Style, I'm going to click on the icon that says Picture Shape. Now, all I have to do is select the shape for my photo. Yeah, too bad there's no preview. Okay, let me select no symbol. Okay, that's one. I'm going to undo, press the Command Z. I'm going to select the heart. Just key Command Z, undo. Select the moon. Use the key Command Z to undo. Okay. Okay. That's how you apply a shape to a photograph. Now, the shape that I would like to utilize is the sun. Okay? All right. Now I'm just going to go to slide. You know what? Let me enlarge the sun. Okay. Now, to enlarge the image of the sun, I'm going to position my mouse in the lower right-hand corner of my adjustment box. I'm going to press the Shift key. And I'll be able to resize the sun. Now, to center the sun into my presentation slide, I'm going to click on the Review tab on my ribbon, and I'm going to place a check next to a grid line. So right there, I will be able to position my image at the center of my presentation slide. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now I'm going to double click on slide 3, and I'm going to select the photo, and I'm going to apply a shape to the photo. So I'm going to select my Format tab for my ribbon. Under the Picture Style category, I'm going to click on the Picture Shape icon, and let's see, I'm going to select this arrow. Cool. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to change the bullet characters to a photograph. And to do that, I am going to go to slide 2, okay? And I am going to select the copy. As you can tell, these bullets are so generic. Let's see. I'm going to select the Home tab on my ribbon. And I am going to the paragraph category. And this is the icon for bullets. I can select any bullets that I like. Let's say that I want to select an interesting bullet. Okay, let's say I want to select a bullet, a picture bullet. Okay? And to do that, I'm going to click under the bullets and numbering icon. And I'm going to select the option that says bullets and numbering. And I have this bullets and numbering dialog box in front of me. I'm going to click on the button that says pictures. And I am going to select this picture. Okay? This white ball. And I'm going to select OK. Alright? So I had the balls appear on my document page. Okay? Now I'm going to select, I'm going to highlight this sentence. And I'm going to select another bullet. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to select the option bullets and numbering. I'm going to select the option customize. I have the symbol dialog box in front of me. I'm going to select my font. I'm going to select the font sound called Wingdings. And I'm going to look for the symbol. Yeah, good. Lightning. Cool. Okay. Then I'm going to click OK. All right, I'm going to select green as a color. Click OK. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see the bullets more clearly. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Now I'm going to format the bullet size. Now, to format the bullet size, because these bullets are so small, so I'm going to place the cursor before the first letter of the word, which is accounts, and I am going to click on the bullets numbering icon, select the option bullets numbering, and I am going to change the size to 150. Okay. And I'm going to click OK. See? Cool, right? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to place the cursor before the first letter of the sentence, which is energy. And I'm going to click under the bullets numbering icon, select the option bullets and numbering, click on the, select the size from 70 to 150. Click OK. All right? Okay. And let's see, if I want to format a bullet color, see, as you can tell, I cannot highlight my bullets, which is why I am placing the cursor before the first letter of the word in that sentence. And I'm going to just click on the bullets numbering icon, and I'm going to select the option bullets and numbering, and I'm just going to select my color from green to dark blue. Click OK. Okay? All right. Now I am going to, let's see. If you want to change your bullet characters, you can. So let's say I want to change my bullet character. I'm going to click on the drop down. I'm going to click on the bullets and numbering symbol. Select the option bullets numbering. Let's say I don't like this. Okay? I want to customize it. I want to select another symbol. Not a lot of options. Okay, I'll select the head. Okay. See? I can. All right? Now, let's see. If I want to format the bullet size, I can. I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow, select the option bullets numbering, change size from 170 to 115. Cool. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to create a column in a text box. Now to create a column in a text box, I'm just going to go to slide 4. Okay, let me just zoom back a bit. Okay. All right, and I'm going to select the copy. Okay. And I'm going to select the Home tab for my ribbon. And under the paragraph category, this is the icon for columns. I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow and select the option 2 columns. Okay? Now you're going to say, she created 2 columns and I don't see 2 columns appear within the text box. That's okay. I'm just going to decrease the height of my text box. And to decrease the height of my text box, I'm going to position my mouse in the lower center of my adjustment box. And with my mouse, I'm going to click and drag to lift the height of my text box. Okay? Oops, sorry. Okay? All right. Now, let's say that I want to add a space column. Okay? I can. Now, I'm going to select the copy. And I'm going to make sure I'm on the Home tab for my ribbon. And under the paragraph category, I'm going to click on the column icon and select the option More Columns. And you have this column dialog box in front of you. On this section that says spacing, I'm going to edit from 0 to 0.5. And I'm going to press OK. See? So the space between the column has increased. Now I'm going to format the text box. Now with the whole entire type being highlighted, I'm going to make sure I'm on the Home tab for my ribbon. And under the drawing category, there's this quick start icon. I'm going to click on the drop down arrow. And let me see which quick start I like. Oh, okay, I'll select this one. Okay. Okay, and if I want to create a shape effect, yeah, why not? Let's see, I'm going to create a reflection. Cool. Maybe I'll create a Bellevue. Okay. I'm going to increase the size of my box. Now, to increase the size of my text box, I'm going to position my mouse in the lower right-hand corner of my text box. And on my keyboard, I'm going to press the Shift key. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to highlight my text so I can change my font size. So I have to make sure I select the Home tab for my ribbon. And under the font category, this is the position where I'm going to edit my font size. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Now, our chat lines are now open for some questions. Let's see who's on the line. Hi, Yossi. Thanks for joining the club. Okay. Can you tell me how do you undo? Yes, the best way to undo, if you're working on a PC operating system, you're going to use the key command Control-Z as in zebra. If you are working on a Mac operating system, you're going to use the key command, which is the Apple key, and then the letter Z. Okay? I hope I answered your question, Yossi. How do you decrease the space between the line? Oh, to decrease the space between the line, let's see, I'm going to, okay, to do that, I am going to select the type. You must highlight the type, okay? And then after that, you are going to click under the Home tab from your ribbon. Go to the category that says Paragraph. This is the icon for columns. So I'm going to click on the column icon and select the option More Columns. So I have this More Column dialog box in front of me. Next to space, I'm going to change it from half a point to like 1 inch. And click OK. Okay? Okay, Yanni, that's how I increase the space between the columns. God. Sorry, increase the space between the lines. Okay. All right. To do that? Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Now, select the, line. I'm sorry, my apology. I'm going to select the Home tab on my ribbon. Under the Paragraph category, do you see this icon? This is the icon that represents line spacing. So I'm going to click on the drop-down now, and I can select any line spacing option I like. Did I answer your question, Lonnie? Got it. Cool. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Any other question or concern? Okay, our chat lines are now temporarily closed. Okay. Now we're going to be adding multimedia to a slide. Now to add multimedia to a slide, I am going to go on Slide 3. Double click on Slide 3. And to add a movie file, I'm just going to go from the I'm going to select the Insert tab from my ribbon. And I am going under the Media Clips category. I'm going to click under the drop-down now that says Movies. And I'm going to select the option Movies from Files. And I'm going to select the movie file called Lights. And I'm going to click OK. Okay. Right there I had this dialog box in front of me. How do you want the movie to start on the slideshow? I'm going to click automatically. Okay? Now, obviously, I'm going to edit the height and the width of my movie clip. And to do that, I am going to click on the Option tab on my ribbon. Under the Size category, I'm going to edit the height from 5 to 4. And the width from 7.5 to 6. And press the Enter key. Okay? Now I am going to reposition my movie clip. Okay. Now I want to bring this movie clip behind this image. And to do that, I'm going to make sure I go to select the Option tab from my ribbon. And see this under the Range category? I'm going to click on the drop-down that says Send to Back, and I'm going to select the option Send to Back. Okay? All right. So that's how I add a movie file to my slide. Now I'm going to add a sound. Okay? And to add a sound, I'm going to click on Slide 1. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the Insert tab from my ribbon. And I'm going under the Media Clip file. I'm going to see the icon that says Sound. And I'm going to select the option Sound from File. And I had this insert sound dialog box in front of me. And let's see. I'm going to click on my USB memory stick, click on the folder, and I am going to click on this chapter, and I'm going to select the sound that says hard rock beat. Click OK. Yeah. Okay, do I want the sound to start in the slideshow? Yeah, automatically. Now, guys, you're going to see the speaker icon displayed in the middle of the slide. Now, obviously, we do not want the speaker icon display in our presentation. So I am going to drag the speaker icon off the slide to the lower right corner of my screen. Okay? Cool. Okay. Now I'm going to double-click on slide 2, and so I'm going to add a sound clip. So I'm going to make sure I'm on my Insert tab for my ribbon. Under the Media Clip category, I'm going to click on the sound icon, select the option, Sound from File, and I am going to select Soft Jazz. Click OK. Okay, how do I want the sound to start in slideshow? Automatically. Now I'm going to, with the speaker icon displayed in the middle of the slide, I am going to drag the speaker icon off the slide to the lower right corner of the screen. Okay? Now I'm going to double click on slide presentation 3. Make sure on the Insert tab for my ribbon. On the Media Clip category, I'm going to click on the sound icon. Select the option Sound from File, and I am going to select Carefree Tune. Okay, click OK. How do I want the sound to start slideshow? Automatically. And I have the speaker icon displayed in the middle of the slide, and I'm going to drag the speaker icon off the slide to the lower right corner of the screen. Oh, off the presentation, not on it. Off. Okay. Cool. All right. Now I'm going to double click on slide presentation 4. Okay, now I'm going to click on the sound icon, and maybe I'll select Soft Jazz. Okay. Now I'm going to add a movie clip. Now to add a movie clip, I'm going to double click on slide presentation 2. I'm going to select the Insert tab for my ribbon. And under I'm going to click under the illustration category. I'm going to click on the picture icon. Okay? And I have this Insert Picture dialog box in front of me. I'm going to double click and remove my USB memory stick. Select the folder. Select the other folder. And I'm going to select Light Ball Animation. Okay? And I'm going to click Insert. Cool. I had this light ball animation right there. And I'm going to edit the width and the height of this movie clip. So I'm going to make sure I'm in the Format tab for my ribbon. And under the height, I'm going to edit from 1.33 to 2.5. And the width from 1.33 to 2.5. That's the Enter key, and I'm going to reposition my movie clip. Okay. Now, our chat lines are now open for some questions. Any question or concern? Hello, Joseph. How are you doing this evening? Okay. Now, your question. To reduce the size of the movie clip, could you just have gone through the corner and press the Shift key to adjust the size? Yes, you can, Joseph. Yes, you can. That is another way to go about doing that. Yes. Okay, I hope I answered your question. How about the video? Has its own sound? Yes. The video that I have imported has its own sound. So that's how we go about doing that. And let's say if you wanted to import sound into your PowerPoint presentation, you can. Now, if you Google Okay. Let's see. What is it that you want? Yeah, if you want the Google videos, you can just Google. Forgive me. Google video files for PowerPoint, and then you can go onto the website, or go www.videoblocks.com/PowerPoint. In fact, let me type it on the chat box. Okay. Google. Oops. Sounds files for PowerPoint. Okay. And you can go to this website, www.videoblocks.com. Okay? Oh, /PowerPoint. Sorry, I totally forgot this one important information. /power. That's the website you should go to. Okay? Now, if you want to import sounds into your PowerPoint presentation, you can. And to do that, you're going to have to Google. And I can go www.brainyready.com/sounds for PowerPoint.html. Okay? So the first one is for the videos, okay? That's the email, that's the website for videos. And the second one I gave you is for the website to edit sound, okay? To import sound. The first website is to import videos, and the second website, you want to import sounds, okay? Hi, Johnny. How you doing this evening? Okay, you have a question. Does the little sticker automatically show at the corner of the slideshow when you show the slide? No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. If you want, let me check now, okay? Let me check now. I'm going to double click. Oops. And I'm going to press the slideshow icon. So, Connie, to answer your question, no, you will not see the speaker icon that's located at the corner of your presentation. Okay. Your question. How do you know where to access the sound? Well, you mean how do I know where to obtain the sound for our PowerPoint presentation? Is that what you mean? Correct. Oh, I just Google sound file for PowerPoint. That's how I go about obtaining sounds. And when I select a sound that I like, I just click on it and I had it downloaded into my desktop. Okay. And after I download the sound to my desktop, then I just position it anywhere in the folder. And then after that, if I want to obtain the sound for my presentation, all I have to do is select the Insert tab from my ribbon and select the sound icon, and I'm just going to select my sound file so I can import it into my slide presentation. I'm sorry. Oh, no. What I mean is how do you access the sound when you are showing the presentation without an icon? Hold on. If there is no speaker click, no, you cannot click, there's no speaker for you to click, Connie. No, the sound is going to show up when you import the sound into your presentation, instead of clicking the button automatically, you're going to select the second button that says when click. Okay, let me see if I can demonstrate that to you. Before I do, let me answer Gladys' question. When you ran the PowerPoint slideshow, I didn't hear any sound. Was there supposed to be sound? Yeah, Gladys, there's supposed to be sound. Did anybody hear the sound when I ran for the slide presentation? No. Lonnie heard it. Connie, no. Oh, that's why Connie asked so many questions. Oh, Yasi, no. Okay. Guys, you're going to have to turn on the sound on your laptop. Okay? If you're working from your computer, somewhere in your computer there's a sound icon. You can turn it on. Because if Lonnie can hear it, you guys can hear it. Okay, so if you're working on a laptop on your PC, you should have a sound icon located on your lower right-hand corner. And you're going to click on it and you're going to raise the volume of the sound. Oh, Lonnie heard it through the phone of my PC. Oh, no wonder. Lonnie heard it through the phone. Oh, okay. So if Connie, Yossi, Gladys, did you hear the sound? No one hears the sound. Okay, that means that I'm going to have to put that attention to Michael Rosner again. Okay. That means at this point, we're going to need another software program, where they have no choice but to get another software program for us to be up and running. Okay. In fact, I should not teach PowerPoint again unless we have a better software program, better than WebEx. Okay. All right. No sound. Appear on WebEx. Okay. Okay, Yossi, I know you turned on the volume, but you're not here. Okay, Yossi, it's not us. It's WebEx. WebEx did that to us. So I'm going to put that attention to Michael Rosner, okay? But I can assure you, the sound is so beautiful, really. It's really beautiful. Too bad you can't hear it. Wow. The sound is very cheerful, I can tell you that much. It's like me, but only better. Okay, sorry. That was really important to have the sound appear in your presentation. Okay. Any other questions or concerns? Well, now you know why Lonnie can hear it. She heard it through the phone. Okay, Gladys. Can you run the slideshow and put your phone closer to the PC? You know what? Let me see. I'm going to turn on the speaker. Okay, there's going to be a little squeak. Okay, so let me turn on the speaker. Okay, and I have the speaker on. Let's see if this is going to work, okay? All right, so I'm going to double click on slide. Oh, God, that's a squeak. Okay, calm down. Okay. Oh, calm down.
Another bright idea, change your traditional bulb to an energy-efficient bulb. Look at the picture.
Oh, I didn't click this out in the last presentation. Okay, is it better? Gladys can hear some of the sound. Okay. Oh, let me turn off the speaker. Okay. Connie can hear it. Okay. Yelsey can hear it. Okay. So that's how you create sound to your presentation. Lonnie can hear it. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay, Sam. Welcome aboard. How you? Bernadette can hear it. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. At least you can. See, you can edit sounds into your PowerPoint presentation. Okay? So, good. Now, Sam, you have a question, and the question is, how do you get the picture into the sun format? Well, Sam, to do that, okay, I'm going to select the photo, okay, and you have to make sure you're on the Format tab from your ribbon. And under the Picture Style category, there is an icon that says Picture Shape. Click on it, and select any shape your heart desire. Okay, Sam? Sam? Ooh, maybe Sam is saying, I'm sorry, can you explain it again? Okay, Sam. Now, to change the shape of your picture, you have to make sure you select the picture, okay? And then after that, you must select the Format tab from your ribbon, and under the Picture Style category, there is an icon that says Picture Shape. Do you got that so far? Are you with me so far? Okay. Then I'm going to click under the icon that says Picture Shape, and I'm going to select any shape my heart desire, okay? I can select one of the callouts, or I can select one of the stars. I can select the flow chart. I can select a smiling face. And I can select the sun. Now, did you understand? Good. I'm glad you did. Galaxy, welcome aboard this evening. Your question: will we have the instructions how to build a slide step by step, all four that you did so far? The slides I did today, or from the very beginning of the lecture this Monday? I missed the first two class. Okay, Yasi. Michael Rosner or his secretary must have emailed you my lecturer's notes and the images that you need to utilize when you practice. Have you received them? I believe they have emailed my lecture notes and the images on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Now she's thinking. I think so. I didn't have a chance to view them. Okay, let me just, okay. Yelsey, can you type me your email address? And, oh, you have not viewed it yet. Okay, can I have your email address so this way I can put that attention to Michael Rosen, this way they can send you all the stuff? Okay, YJETSO@gmail.com. YJETSO@gmail.com. Okay, send Yelsey ODADIA the lectures, notes, and images and sound file. You're welcome, Yasi. You're welcome. Now 230 million people know my email. Hey, you're special, darling. You are so special tonight. Okay, any other questions or concerns? Okay, our chat rooms are now temporarily closed. Okay, now we're going to be prepared and rehearse delivery time. Okay, because sometimes you may not want to press the down arrow key every time you want to do a presentation. Sometimes you want the rehearsal time to go on automatically. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to click. Oh, slide one's being selected, and I'm going to select the slideshow tab on my ribbon. And I am going to go to the setup category and click on the icon that says rehearse timing. And when you see the elapsed time display, which is 20 seconds, click on the next button. See, this is the arrow that's going to get you to the next slide. okay? And you're going to see the rehearsing timing there, okay? And this shows the amount of timing for your whole entire presentation. Okay, next.
Another bright idea, change your traditional bulb to an energy efficient bulb. Look at the pictures.
Okay, then you have this cute dialog box in front of you that says the total time for the slideshow was 1 minute and 13 seconds. Do you want to keep the new slide timing to use when you view the slideshow? Yeah, why not? Okay? And right there, you see the thumbnail of your rehearsing delivery. Now, let's say, for some reason, the rehearsing delivery just ran too long. Okay, and you just wanted to edit your time rehearsing. You can. Now, to edit your time rehearsing, all you have to do is select the animation tab from your ribbon. Okay, and on the right-hand side of your ribbon, there's a section that says automatically after. Okay, now to edit your rehearsing time, just going to click on slide 1. And I'm going to edit my time from 17 seconds to 15 seconds. And I'm going to press the Enter key. Okay. Then I'm going to click on slide 2. And I'm going to edit my rehearsing time from 16.72 to like 15 seconds. Press the Enter key. Select slide 3. Change my timing of my slide from 22 seconds to 20 seconds. And last but not least, I'm going to click on slide 4, edit my slide time from 16 seconds to like 14 seconds. Okay. Now, I am right there. Now I am going to click on, I'm going to click on slide 1. Okay. And I am going to click on my slideshow.
Another bright idea, change your traditional bulb to an energy efficient bulb. Look at the picture.
You see? And I didn't have to press the down arrow to get to the next slide. It just runs automatically. Okay? All right. Now, our chat room is now open for some questions. Any questions or concerns? Good. I'm glad you hear the sound this time. Yes, the reason why you hear the sound this time, Glass, is because I turn on the speaker from my landline phone. I am communicating with you directly from my mic that's placed on my headset. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And can you create a transition to a slide? Yes, you can. And to create a transition to a slide, I'm going to select the animation tab from my ribbon, click on the drop-down arrow, and let's see, I'm going to select a slide transition. I'm going to select this one. Okay. Then I'm going to select slide 2. Let's see, what slide transition do I like? Okay. Click on slide presentation 3. Let's see what slide I want. Select slide presentation 4. Let's see what slide transition I like. Okay. Now I'm going to click on slide presentation 1 and click on the slideshow.
Another bright idea, change your traditional bulb to an energy-efficient bulb. Look at the picture.
Okay? Any other questions or concerns? Hi, Connie. Thanks for joining the club. Your question. Will we be learning how to integrate someone else's slideshow to ours next week? I have a problem with the process in the past. Ah, that's new. This is the first time someone ever asked me that question. In other words, if I utilize someone else's slideshow and edit it for you, is that what you'd like me to do? I had this for my doctoral program. Oh, okay. Do you want me to help you edit your presentation for our class next week? I believe I have time to do that. I have to integrate slides from other students into mine for a presentation. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see now. You mean from other students' presentation and place it in addition to yours? Is that how you want to go about doing that? Correct. Okay. Okay, we do have time next week, to be quite honest. Yeah. Okay, as for one of you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, too many people. Okay. Connie, could you show us how to add slides into this presentation for one of your other presentations? Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think that's similar to what Connie asked. Let's see. I'm going to click on the last slide. And let me open up another existing slide document. The first time someone ever asked me that question. Okay. Now, if I select all, okay. I'm going to select all slides, so I'm going to press Control A from my keyboard, select all the slides from that document. I'm going to select the Home tab from my ribbon. I'm going to click on the icon that says Copy. Okay. And let's see. All right, let me just open up my presentation that I have. No. What was the presentation that I just created? No, don't tell me I'll let this go away on me. No. Hold on, guys. I cannot possibly get rid of that. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, let's see now. I'm going to select the option New Slide, and I'm going to press Paste. Yes, you can, Connie. Yes, you can. However, you're going to do some editing. Okay, as you can tell, this is yesterday's presentation. You can, Connie, but, yeah, but you're just going to do some editing. You see that, Connie? And Gladys, did I answer your question as well? Yes, okay, good. Okay, you have a step-by-step instruction on this one. Yeah, let me write this down. Okay. Okay. Step by step instruction on how to add slides from an existing presentation into a new existing presentation. Okay, Gladys. All right. And Connie. Yeah, Connie wants a step-by-step. Okay. And Connie, you have another question. I'm not sure if I have to save their show to a file and then open it and paste it into mine or not. Oh, you're going to have to save their show. Yeah, you're going to have to save all your shows. Yeah, and then open and paste into yours. That's the only way. Yes, thank you. Yes. Hey, Connie, you teaching the grade school, junior high, or high school? Oh, wow. You're working on a PhD at the University of Phoenix. Oh, my God. All the way from Phoenix. How you doing? I am an ARNP. Oh, wow. That's an honor. Such an honor. Giving you live in Florida, taking the program online. Oh, okay. I usually have people from Tel Aviv, listening to my lectures. In the past, you have people from Tel Aviv and Israel and certain part of Europe. Oh, wow. Thanks for having you, Connie. Thanks. It's an honor having you. Okay. Any other question or concern? Yes, technology is cool, interesting, exciting, colorful, and electrifying. No doubt about it. No doubt about technology. Okay. Any other question or concern? Okay. Oh, got it. It's allergy. Okay. 1 second, guys. I just sneezed. Oh, boy. Allergy season. Ah, thank you. I'm very blessed. Thank you, guys. I never thought I lived a day to sneeze online. Okay. All right. Let's see now. Since we have 45 minutes to go, can I give you guys a cute little preview of what you to expect from the intermediate class? Yes? Okay. Sure. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Now, I am going to create a self-running presentation containing animated shapes. Okay? And let me just open up a system document just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay? Today's lecture and final, we're going to be creating a self-running presentation containing animated shapes. By the end of this class, you will master the following: applying theme to and format backgrounds on SlideMaster, apply quick styles to SlideMaster, set text direction and alignment, change bullet characters to numbers, change paragraph line space, insert entrance effect, change start setting, delete slide, reuse slide from existing presentation, animated bullet lists, animated smart art graphics, and adjust motion paths. General project guidelines. When creating a PowerPoint presentation, the actions you perform and decisions you make will affect the appearance and characteristics of your finished document. As you create a presentation with information graphics, you should follow these general guidelines. Plan the slide master. Using a new slide master gives you the freedom to plan every aspect of the slide. Before you start developing the master, give yourself overall plans some careful thoughts. Decisions you make at this point should reflect on every slide. Use animation sparingly. Prior to using an animation effect, think about why you need it and what effects it will have upon your presentation. Do not use animation merely for the sake of using animation. Add preset animation to your text and graphics. PowerPoint has 3 presets animation effects: fade, wipe, and fly in. Consider using them to save time when developing a presentation. Give your audience significant time to review your slides. On average, an audience member will spend only 8 seconds reviewing your slides. You hear that, Sam? 8 seconds reviewing your slide, okay? When you are setting slide timing, keep the length of time in mind, particularly when the presentation is viewed at a kiosk without a speaker physical presence. Kiosk, in case for those who don't know, a kiosk is a self-running step or interactive presentation that runs unattended by a presenter. They're terrific for conference, trade show, and convention. Okay? So let's create a self-running presentation containing animated shapes. So I'm going to open up an existing document. Let me just close this first. Okay, let me just close. I'm not going to close this because I need to edit and save it and email to you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to open up an assistant document called Funds, Revised Fund Site. Click here, click open. Cool, okay, I know. Blank, boring presentation. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Okay? Alright. Now, to do that, okay, I'm going to click on the View tab for my ribbon, and I am going to, where is it? On the Presentation View, I'm going to click on the icon that says Slide Master. Okay? Now, what are the other thumbnails on the left-hand side of the pane? They are the slide layout associated with the Slide Master. Okay? Now, to apply slide and font theme to the Slide Master, I'm going to click on the Slide Master tab for my ribbon, and I am going to the Edit Theme category. Click on the drop-down arrow that says Theme, and I am going to select the theme for my presentation. Okay. Now, after that, I am going to select the color for my theme. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the, click on the Slide tab for my ribbon, and under the category that says Edit Theme, I'm going to select my color. Check. Okay. Now I'm going to select my font theme. Okay. Now let's say I don't like any of the themes, any of my font theme. Okay. Now because of that, I can create my own font theme. And to create your own font theme, I'm going to select the option Create New Theme Font. Theme Fonts. Okay. And under this heading Fonts, like I said, I'll click on the drop down now, and I'm going to select any font my heart desire. This one? Okay. And for the body copy, maybe this one. I'll hit Save. Okay, let me see how this looks. Okay, that seems to be good enough. Yeah. Okay, that's good. This is good for the master. This is good for the master. This is good for the master. Let's go to the master. Yeah, this seems very nice on my master. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to format the Slide Master background and apply a quick style. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to select the Slide Master tab for my ribbon. And let's see, under the background category, I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow that says Background Style. And I have all of these background choices. I'm going to select Style 11. And I'm going to click on the title placeholder. And I'm going to apply a quick style. And today I'm going to select the Home tab for my ribbon. And on the right-hand side, there's a drawing category. And I'm going to click on drop down and it says quick style. And I'm going to select this. I'll select this one. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add a background graphic to a Slide Master. And to do that, I'm going to select the Insert tab for my ribbon. And under the illustration category, I'm going to click under the picture icon. Okay, and I'm going to search for the picture that I want to utilize. And I'm going to select Yin Yang. And I'm going to click the button that says Insert. Cool. Okay. Now I got to resize it because it's too big. Okay. Now I'm going to select the Format tab for my ribbon. And on the right-hand side of my ribbon is my size category. And I'm going to edit my size for the height for 1.95 to 1.5. And for my width for 1.49 to 1.5. Okay. Now I'm going to reposition it to the lower right-hand side of my presentation. I think that looks good. Okay. Now I'm going to insert a placeholder into the slide layout. So I'm going to double-click on slide 3. Okay, I'm on slide 3. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to make sure I select the Slide Master tab for my ribbon. Okay, then I'm going to go to the, let's see now, to the Master Layout category. Click on the icon that says Insert Placeholder, and I am going to select Text. And why nothing happened? Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, good. And with my mouse, I'm going to click on the top of the green background. So right there, I have a new text placeholder. Okay? All right. Now, before I continue on, our chat lines are now open for some questions. Any question or concern? Okay, Yao-C, thanks for joining the club. If you're not be able to take next week's class, don't worry. I believe someone else was unable to take next week's class. I believe it's Gladys. When will I be able to take the class next? In this case, you're going to contact Michael Rosner, who is the International Director of the OU Job Board, and he will tell you when to take the next class. Because as of now, I'm clueless. Okay? Okay, cool. Any other questions or concerns? So what you're seeing now, Yasi, is a preview of your next class. Hi, Sam. Thanks for joining the club. How do you set up the Slide Master? Oh, Sam. I just invested 20-25 minutes in regarding creating a Slide Master. Oh boy, I'm not going to repeat it again. Oh boy. Sam, if you promise me that you're going to learn intermediate level, I am more than happy to explain it for you, okay? Uh-oh, Sam is thinking. Sam, you there? You didn't jump over the bridge, did you? Sam? Sam, you okay? You really want to know how you get the Slide Master format on the toolbar. Okay, Sam. Okay. Oh, boy. You're just going to select the Slide Master tab, okay? And what did it say? You're going to click under the View tab from your ribbon. Okay, Sam, you watching? You're just going to select the View tab on your ribbon. And then you're going to select the icon that says Fly Master. Okay? And that's how you get the Fly Master tab appear on your ribbon. Alright? Cool. Okay. Alright. Alright. Any other questions or concerns? Okay, our chat lines are now temporarily closed. Okay. Now that I insert the placeholder, text placeholder into the slide layout, okay, I am going to click on the new text placeholder, and on my keyboard I'm going to press Control A, and that will select the whole entire text. Don't worry, you see this view. It's okay, okay? Don't worry, guys, all right? Now I'm going to press the delete key from my keyboard. That's if you're working on a Mac operating system. If you're working on a PC operating system, you're going to hit the backspace key. Okay? Now after you've done that, I'm going to type in the word fun silly. Okay? In the placeholder. And let's see. Alright. Then I am going to drag the height of the placeholder down. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight the type with my mouse. Okay. And then I'm going to select the Home tab from my ribbon. And under the paragraph category, see the section that says text direction? I'm going to click under the icon that says text direction. And I'm going to select the option called stack. Okay? Now, if I want to center the alignment of my text, I can. Now, I'm going to make sure I select the Home tab from my ribbon. And under the paragraph category, you see the icon that says Align Text. And I'm going to select the option Center. All right? And I'm going to select my font color. So I'm going to select the Home tab from my ribbon. And under the category that says font color, then I'll select the color for my font. Okay. Now I'm going to decrease the width. Okay, cool. Okay. Now I'm going to copy the placeholder to the slide master. Now to do that, I'm going to click on the placeholder. You see this green knob, everyone? Okay, I'm going to select the green knob of the placeholder that says Fun Silly. And I'm going to select the Home tab from my ribbon, and I'm going to select the icon that says Copy. And I'm going to click on Slide 1. And I'm just going to click on the icon that says Paste. So if you take a look at all the Slide Master, you have the Fun Slide placeholder at the edge of your presentation. Or at least almost. Okay. Ah! What's this? Ah, this. Oh, this is where now I want to utilize that. Okay. Let me just click that and hit the backspace key. Okay. Click here. Hit the backspace key. Click here. And hit the backspace key. I'm going to click at the edge of the text placeholder and hit the backspace key. Cool. Okay. Now that I've done that, now I'm going to close the master view. Now to close the slide master, I'm going to select the slide master tab from my ribbon, and I am going to click on the red button that has the X on it, It says co-master view. Okay? All right. Now, our chat rooms are now open for some questions. Any questions or concerns? Welcome aboard, Connie. Okay. What is the actual function of the placeholder? It's just to create a consistent look for your presentation. That's what it really does, Connie. So some people want to add a placeholder to one side of your presentation because when you create a master page, sometimes there's some design layout that doesn't have a placeholder. And you may want to create one. Yeah, it is a nice addition. Yes, it is. Any other question or concern? Huh. No one has any question or concerns, huh? Okay, maybe everyone got too excited. Okay. All right, our chat rooms are now closed, temporarily closed. Okay, now I am going to be adding and formatting number lists. So I'm going to click on Slide 2. Okay. And I'm going to triple click with my mouse. I'm going to triple click two opposing forces in the universe. Okay. That will highlight the whole entire line. Then I'm going to press the Control key from my keyboard, and I'm going to triple click the word balance to exist. Okay. Now I am going to create my first level bullet character to a number. And to do that, I'm going to select the Home tab for my ribbon. Under the paragraph category, you see the section that says number and bullets. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to select, now I'm going to click here. This is the numbers I want. Okay. Now I'm going to select the option 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to change the second level bullet character to a number. So with Slide 2 at present, I'm going to highlight the sentence sun and moon, male and female, positive, negative, light and dark. And I'm going to select the Home tab on my ribbon, and under the paragraph category, I'm going to select my number icon, and I'm going to select the option ABC. Okay? And, ooh, we cannot see the colors. Okay. I need color. Okay. So I'm going to select the option bullets and numbering, and I'm going to select color white. Click OK. Good. Now I see real color. Cool. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. I'm going to format the first level number list. Okay. Now I'm going to triple click two opposing force, and I'm going to press the Control key, triple click balance to exist, and under the click on the Home tab for my ribbon, and under my paragraph category, I'm going to click on bullets and numbering. I'm going to select bullets and numbering section, and under the side, I'm going to create 100. Okay. Under the category, I don't know if I want to select orange. No, I'll select white. Okay. And let's see, numbering 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Click OK. Cool, huh? Okay. All right. Now I increase my numbers. Okay. Now I'm going to format the second level. Okay. So I'm going to select this. Okay. The sentence. Oh, sun and moon, male, female, male, positive, negative, dark and light. Click on the bullets numbering list, select bullets and numbering. Change the size from 80 to 100. And maybe I'll change the color to a light green. Okay? Click OK. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to change the second letter paragraph line space. Now, I'm going to increase my line space for my second level paragraph. And to do that, I want to make sure I'm on the Home tab for my ribbon. Under the Paragraph section, do you see this icon? This icon represents line spacing. So I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow and select 2.0. So I increase my line spacing. Okay. Now, if I want to align the text in the contents placeholder, I can. And to do that, I'm going to make sure I select my Home tab for my ribbon. And under the Paragraph category, I'm going to go to the icon that says Align Text and set the option Middle. So my text is in the middle of my placeholder. Okay? Now, our chat rooms are now open for some questions. Hi, Gladys. How you doing? Oh, you have a great time. It's just too much to remember. Okay. Guys, help me so I can help you. My pace, my teaching pace, is it too fast, too slow, or is it just right? You have to help me so I can help you. The pace. Thank you, Joseph. Sam, just right. Lonnie, it's okay. Could be a little faster. Okay. Oh my God, I gotta learn how to speak faster. Okay. Let's see, who else? I think it's okay, but it's still too much to remember. Most of the time it's just right. For a concept I'm familiar with, it's a bit too fast. Not a problem though. Okay. At least I got the head from Connie. Okay. All right. Okay. That kind of explains everything. Okay. All right. It's still too much to remember. Okay. Guys, have you received my lecture from Michael Rosser? Because I'm reading from my lecturer's notes. Yes, Connie's vegan. Yes, that's why it makes sense. Okay, good. Thank you, Connie. You should tell us all the only ways to remember things is practice, practice, practice. Yes, Joseph, with practice, patience, and time, I can assure you that your presentation will definitely look beautiful, exciting, colorful, and electrifying. And it's true, practice does make perfect. Yelsey, what do you mean the copy of these class? Yelsey, you should receive an email from either Michael Rosner or his assistant, Kayla, and in regarding the notes that I have created for our lecture. Okay, I created the step-by-step notes, or closing to step-by-step notes. They're actually my lectures, by the way, on PowerPoint presentation. You should have received that email on Tuesday. On Tuesday, by the way. And if you have received it, have you peek at it? I don't see them yet, but it sounds good. Okay, yeah, see, since I have your email address, I'm going to forward that email to Michael Rosner or his secretary, and I'll ask them to email you the lecture notes along with the images and sound that you need to practice, okay? Okay. You're welcome, Elsie. You're welcome. Okay, Joseph. Welcome aboard. Can we all get that? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Joseph, have you received that? If not, can I have your email address? I think I did receive it, but my email is... If your email address starts with THENOVOSELLERS? Yes, okay. I see. Okay. DNOVOSELLER. Okay. At gmail.com. Okay. The one and only. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Any other questions or concerns? Are your notes including with the invitation to view WebEx recording, or was it a separate email? That's a good question. Or I'm going to tell you, Gladys, that whatever I record since Monday, you should be able to receive the copy of the recording, of the visual recording. Connie had received a separate email. Okay. So if Connie had received a separate email, that means all of you should have received a separate email. How come I have not received anything? Okay. Okay, Gladys? Please ask Connie the date and the title of the email. Connie, do you have the date and the title of the email? The one with your notes. Oh, me. The one with my notes. Oh. I will have to check when I'm out of this presentation. I cannot access it at the moment. That's true, Gladys. Connie cannot check it out now. No, she can't. This lecture is just too important for her, Gladys. You have to understand. Okay, this lecture is just way too important for Connie. Okay, good. You understand. Okay. Any other question or concern? Okay. I'm going to continue moving along. Okay. Okay, but how will the rest of us get the notes? Oh God. You mean the notes for my whole entire, of the recording, of the separate email? Oh boy. Yes. The recording separate email. You're just going to have to contact Michael Rosner. Okay? Okay? Okay, but it sounds as if only Connie received the notes. Okay. That is what I did. See, that's what Connie did. She contacted Michael, and she contacted Michael, and she specifically asked to send her the recording, okay? And that's exactly what she did. So you can do the same thing, Gladys. Call Michael tomorrow and ask him for the copy of the recording, okay? So if Connie can do it, you can do it, Gladys. Okay? Yossi did it too. Okay. Yossi even, okay. Okay. All right? Okay. See, if Connie and Yossi can do it, you can do it, Gladys. All right? Okay. All right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Our tablets are now temporarily closed, so let me move along for the next 10 minutes. Okay, now we're going to be reusing slides from existing presentation. Okay, now to insert a slide into a presentation, I'm going to click on slide 5. Now, in fact, slide 4. Okay, I'm going to click on slide 4. Okay? And I'm going to select the Home tab from my ribbon. And I'm going to select the option New Slide under the Slide category, and I'm going to select the option Reuse Slide. So I have this Reuse Slide dialog box in front of me, and I'm going to click on the button that says Browse, and I'm going to select the option that says Browse File. Okay, so I had this Browse dialog box in front of me. And I'm going to look for the folder. From my USB memory stick, click on the folder CP283, go to Chapter 6, and look for the section that says Fun and Silly Room. Click here, and click Open. See? And on my Reuse Slide panel, I open up the existing PowerPoint presentation. Okay, that's called Fun and Silly Room. Okay? Now, when you point to each of the thumbnails, the Reuse Slide pane, as you can tell, the larger preview pop out. Kind of cool, huh? All right? Okay. Now, I'm going to place a check at the bottom of my Reuse Slide panel that says Keep Source Formatting. And the reason why I want to click on the checkbox is to preserve the Fun and Silly Room presentation formatting. Now, if I do not check on that, okay, Microsoft PowerPoint will change the formatting to the characteristics found in the master slide and the master layout, okay, which is something that we do not want, okay? Okay? All right. So I'm going to click on the slide that says In the Kitchen. So, with clicking on slide presentation 4, below that I have slide 5, okay? Now, on my notes, if you guys have my notes under the lecture that says containing a self-running presentation containing animated slides, if you go on page 4, under the category that says reusing slides from existing presentation, I have here on the first line it says click on slide 5. It's actually click on slide 4. Okay? All right? Okay. Now I'm going to be on my notes says click on slide 7. Actually, you'll be clicking on slide 6. Okay? Now on slide 6 and in this presentation in the living room, okay, I am going to click on the under the reuse slide panel. I'm going to click under this presentation in the living room. Okay? Good. And then I am going to click on slide 8 in the bedroom, and I'm going to select the slide from my reuse slide panel says in the bedroom. Okay? Oh. Now I'm going to close my reuse slide panel because it doesn't seem like I need it anymore. Okay? Alright. Now I'm going to be reusing animation in the presentation. Okay? Now this is where all the action begins. Okay. And I got 4 or 5 minutes to do it. Okay. Now to animate the bullet list, okay, I'm going to select slide 2. Because we're going to animate it, we're going to have fun, okay? Sam, look on the screen, okay? Now, we're on slide 2, okay? Now I'm going to click on the text placeholder. Just click on the text placeholder, okay? Now I'm going to select the animation tab from my ribbon. And under the animation category, there's the custom animation. I'm going to click on it, okay? And see the custom animation panel. You see the button that says Add Effects? I'm going to click on it, and it says Entrance. Now, if we're going Entrance, pretty much how you want your animation to come in. How you want your animation to come into our lives. Okay? So we can select the blinds. I think you like that. Okay? Undo. I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo. Maybe I'll select box. Okay. Press undo. Maybe do checkboard. Press undo. Maybe do diamond. Press undo. Now you have fly in. Okay. Press undo. Or you can select some motion paths. Okay. Undo. Or you can select diagonal upright. Press undo. I wonder if I like the motion path. Let me go to more effects. Okay. This looks more interesting. Box. Circle. Flash ones. Peek in. Crawl in. Dissolve in. Fly in. Plus. Random effect. The wheel. Let's see. Let me do the phase zoom. Phase. That's too slow. That's good for the fun, silly theme. Okay. Let me do the center revolve. Cool. Okay. Compress. Ease in. See, the monitor category is more fun, guys. Rise up. Yeah, I think I like the monitor category. Yeah, because the basic is too slow for me. Okay. You got the zoom. You got a color typewriter. You got a glow turn. Okay. Now the exciting one, we got the boomerang. Now that's a boomerang. We got the flip. We got the light speed. Okay. We got the spiral in. We got the swirl. Ooh, I like that. We got the curve up. We got the bounce. This is exactly how I feel after work. See, that's me. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is how I feel when I come into work. Okay. This is the magnifying. Oh, God, that's so big. Okay. Don't need that much attention. We got the swing. Ow. Swish. Okay. Oh, boy. Slow. Oh, God. And last but not least, we got the frets. Okay, I'll select the fret and I'm going to click OK. All right, good. Now that I have selected that, let's see now. Let's see, where am I up to? Okay. Now I'm going to change the animation speed. Okay? Now to change the animation speed, I'm going to make sure I select the text placeholder. And under Animation tab, I'm going to make sure the custom animation icon is being selected. And under the start, we're going to start with previous. Okay, and I'm going to start from click. And we're going to speed it. Okay, very fast. That's good. Okay. And under the category with the animation order, I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow. And I'm going to select the icon Effects Option. Okay. And I have the thread dialog box in front of me. And I'm going to click on the text as text animation. Okay. And group text, I'm going to do like second level paragraph, which is right here. Okay. And I'm going to click OK. Okay. If you want to play, just click on the play button. And this will give you an idea what it's like. Okay. And let's say you want to dim the text after the animation. You can. Okay. And to do that, make sure I'm on the animation tab for my ribbon. Under the animation category, I'm going to select custom animation. And you have this custom animation panel in front of you. Okay. And under the order, I'm going to click under the animation order. Select the option effect option. And I'm going to make sure I select the effect tab on the ribbon. And after animation, maybe, let's see. They will not allow me to select a color. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, after animation, I'm going to select orange. I'm going to click OK. See that? Or I'm going to select another color. You see? Hi, Connie. Oh, you didn't get the effects on your screen. They're mute. Oh, my God. Okay, Connie, help me so I can help you. So you didn't see anything that's being animated? Wow. Because I just played some animation on slide 2. Did you guys see the animation on slide 2? Sam could see the animation. Okay. Gladys could see the animation. Connie, the letters came in essentially the same. The effects were not as dramatic as they really are. Okay. Let's see. Do you see anything dramatic like the fly-ins and the bounce? Did you see that part? Do you see the color change in the animation? The entrance segments are not flowing normally as they are, but you saw the color. Okay, let me see. Let me just edit this. The entrance, more effects. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Connie, I'm going to play one of the animations. Tell me if you can see that, okay? Did you see that quick animation just now? You got it. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. So that is just a preview of what's going to be happening if you have learned the intermediate level of PowerPoint, okay? This animation lecture is going to take like about 2.5 sessions. So the pace is going to be really slow, okay? This is not going to be at the normal pace I'm going to explain to you. It's going to be a tad slow, so this way everyone can understand what's going on, okay? Because I know what I explained to you is a bit quick, it's a bit quick for some people. Okay, so it's going to take like about 2.5 sessions. All right, and plus I owe you a lecture on working with information graphic using Microsoft Excel. Okay, so I'm going to run a test of that lecture with Michael Ross's secretary and see if everything's okay before we get started. Okay, and also I'm going to give you a new lecture of creating a web page using PowerPoint. All right? Okay. Okay. So this is Linda Wong speaking to you live in a large conference room at Orthodox Union in New York City, New York, and I wish I know a better way to say thank you for each and every one of you for investing your time and your energy to learn Microsoft PowerPoint 2007 from me. Wow, I mean, every session, I just couldn't determine which session is the best. I mean, every night when I invest my time and energy with you it's a new evening, a new venture, and a new fun. And I have to say, it is my greatest honor sharing this moment with you. And I will be eternally grateful. Okay. Enjoy today. Take care. And I hope I get to see you next week. Oh my God, what everyone's... Oh, thank you so much, Sam. Deeply appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Gladys. Oh, thank you. Good class. You clearly care about the class and ensure that we got the content. Thank you. Yossi, you're so funny. Yeah, I know. and I enjoy every time with you. I hope to be in touch. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm very funny. Just watch the Saturday morning cartoon, Yossi. Watch the Saturday morning cartoon. I can assure you, you will make people laugh every day. Stay safe. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Same to you. Same to you, Connie. Yes. And Bernadette, thank you. Thank you, Bernadette. Okay. Thank you again. All right. Take care, guys. Hope to see you next week. Okay. Let's see. I have Yossi. and Joseph email address. Okay, give us step-by-step instructions to Gladys and Connie. Okay, good. Okay, fine. I got everybody. Okay.